Welcome back.
Got a cramp going on here. So
Oh,
now on bounce. It's time for Ask Mama Mack. Yeah. We're having a good time here. Roll the prompter out. Let's go to this. It's time for Ask Mama Mack. Always a segment here on Tuesday nights to discuss issues facing parents and children across the world. Your mother, Mama Mack, Stella Mack, is back. Good to see you.
I'm going to get it together. I'm sorry.
Missed you last week.
Thank you. It was good to take a day off. I don't get many off, but it was good to be back.
Brigida tried real hard to do your part.
I can't fill the void.
No.
I said, you call her Mrs. Stella Mack, and Mom said, you don't let it flow like he does. Okay, then.
I love it. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. Now, some parents are facing the dilemma of talking to their children about tragic events. Take the terrorism in Brussels or Paris attacks, if you will. The images of the violence are on TV, social media. So it's hard for parents to stop their kids from seeing them. So we're asking tonight, Mama Mack, should we tell children about what happened today in Brussels? And if so, how would you start the conversation?
Well, just be plain about it and tell them there's some, people in the world that just like killing other people, or, affecting their lives and destroying property and everything like that. So, they're just weird. There are some weird people, and we just have to pray for them. Just really, truly, every day.
Yes.
We have to pray for them.
Did you ever have to have some type of conversation like that with Brigida and the children? About anything in the past?
No, there was no...
Something big? No.
No, because by the time 9/11 rolled around, they were all grown and stuff. So
Doreen was in, had to be in, college,
It's a tough conversation, I would imagine. It's every family is different about how they handle it as far as the mother and the father are concerned.
Really and truly.
Do you think there are like age-appropriate conversations, though? Like, obviously, teenagers can, be privy to a lot more than maybe elementary or middle school.
I would think so. That's why I said, because that's where my mind went. Because I'm around little kids all the time. Just, there's some, you just have to choose your words carefully and explain to them in a manner that they can comprehend without creating additional fear.
I got you.
Mama Mack, we have talked a good deal about social media challenges that young people are participating in online. We have warned about the duct tape challenge, the don't judge challenge, the belly button challenge, and a few others. Well, tonight, another one to share from parents. So bizarre. It's called the paper thin challenge. Reports say girls in China are taking pictures of themselves with a piece of printer paper in front of their waist. They are trying to prove that their waistlines are more narrow than the width of the paper, which is only 8 inches. As I mentioned, it started in China last month, now making its rounds on the web. Mama Mack, what kind of harm can this do to a girl's self-esteem if she isn't the size of a paper? This is so wildly unattainable, it's not even funny.
I would think that it would truly trip them out, Self-esteem takes an all-time dip because I don't look like that, or whatever. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why would somebody want to mimic something else?
Or like a sheet of paper.
A sheet of paper.
Well, even when you look at the
but a
Barbies,
sheet of paper.
the Barbies used to be so razor thin. We used to look at the Barbie dolls used to be that way.
But they're putting a little extra plumpness on them now, aren't they?
Yeah, they have a curvy line,
Barbie.
or just more natural.
Yes,
like the average size of women here in America. Should parents sit down and have a serious talk with their children about these social media challenges that are making the rounds?
Definitely, especially if you see your child, self-esteem dipping because of something like this or anything else. Sit them down and talk to them about it, and just explain to them that you're beautiful as you are. God made you this way, and this is the way He wants you to be, and these are your gifts.
Right.
So
I like that. And also monitoring, what your kids are watching online.
Most definitely. Gotta do that.
That's really important.
Especially today. Lord Jesus. It's awful. It's over the top. Over the top.
Well, let's get to the sound off. We got some more comments, too. We want to hear from you, Mama Mack. Your take on the sound off. 2 states want the Supreme Court to declare Colorado's pot legalization unconstitutional.
Nebraska and Oklahoma say folks are bringing in recreational marijuana from Colorado. Police say it is complicating their anti-drug efforts and draining state resources.
Nebraska and Oklahoma want the Supreme Court to intervene, but justices have dismissed the lawsuit. The Obama administration also sided with Colorado's law, even though the administration is opposed to making marijuana use legal. So we wanted to know, should the Supreme Court get involved because of federal anti-drug laws? That was our Sound Off Charlotte topic tonight. We had a lot of comments, and it was a bag of tricks, if you will, with people commenting. Mama Mack, your take on this?
That's a goodie, but yet a hardie. It's a hard one. I'm not for... I think legalizing it for health reasons, you know, if it's going to make somebody well or reduce whatever the ailment may be, I think that's great. But just to, you know, for recreational use, I mean, you don't know who's behind the wheel in front of you driving that maybe, you know, hey, it's free, it's easy, well, let's do it. Yeah, and accidents galore. I mean, I could just see it turning into all sorts of
So do you think
craziness.
the Supreme Court should then intervene?
And make it legal?
No, and like declare it, the legalization of it in Colorado unconstitutional because of the problems that it's causing in Nebraska and Oklahoma.
I guess. I'm not too, yeah.
Mom's not up on the pot.
No, not at all. She's down all together on that.
Yeah.
But not for health issues, like you
Yeah,
said.
right.
But you have to figure out a way to do that and make sure.
Yeah,
Because how do you have the
regulate
health
that?
issues and then people cross over and they're doing it where they're not supposed to be doing it. So that's
Absolutely.
So,
So.
craziness. I just, yeah.
A couple more comments here from Facebook. Lynn Kessler saying if the voters in the states passed it via ballots, then the feds and others need to stay out of it. Trevor Wood, who we heard from earlier tonight, decided to post another comment, and he said, just throwing this in here, Mama Mack, you're my favorite person on this show. And Bob Get Moody saying, yes, settle it one way or another. Cool. So there you have it.
Yes, so we thank you for sounding off tonight. And Mama Mack, always a pleasure to have you here. I will not take off any more Tuesdays.
Oh, please don't.
Can we get that in writing?
She can't do it the way you do it.
Yeah, I can't. Say it one time how you say Mama's name. Say it one time.
Yes.
Mama Mack.
No.
Stella Mack. Mrs. Mack. Miss Mack. Miss Stella Mack. That's what well, you always write it in. Our producer, Amanda, always writes it in, so it's disrespectful, so I have to say Mrs. Mack. And she does it on purpose. You know I'm going to correct
Just
her.
threw poor Amanda under the bus. Beep, beep, bam.
There you go, Amanda. We love you.
Yes, we do, Amanda.
We do. She's
Great
our
job.
intrepid leader.
Let me mention real quick since we're right here.
Okay.
Red Bridges Barbecue, we've been pushing them out of Shelby. They were winning. They had the big barbecue, best barbecue spot in America. They've been here on the show. Natalie Ramsey from, I just texted her. They won their, it was the Elite 8 round.
Okay.
That's, I guess, there's a barbecue place from Alabama. Now they're going up against a Texas one coming up for the Final Four. Of course, it's tied in with March Madness and brackets, and they're going to be starting that Thursday. So we'll get back to you with that. So I wanted to go ahead and mention that right there.
there you
They won. So
good job.
Yes, all right. We'll be right back.
Shout out to Shelby holding it down.
Shelby.
Yes.
Red Bridges Barbecue.